Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope all is fine with you. Good morning, my dear students at Khawarizmi High School, the Directorate of Marrakesh, the Regional Academy of Marrakesh Safi. Good morning to all second-year baccalaureate students across Morocco. Here I am once again with you in another video with a new lesson. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos or visit my Facebook page, which is entitled English for All, as you can see on the screen. Thanks a lot. So as you can see here, today we're going to start, let's say, another lesson which is about functions. So we've already started, the first section of vocabulary in unit number 7, international organizations. Today we're going to move to another section, which is functions or functional language. Functions or functional language. Today we're going to talk about two functions: how to respond to good or bad news. Okay, how to respond, it means how to react. What can you say when you hear some good news that makes you full of what? Makes you full of excitement. What is excitement? It simply means happiness, something that makes you happy. Okay, something that makes you happy. When you hear a piece of news that makes you happy, how can you react? What can you say? And we're going also to see how can you react when you hear a piece of bad news, something which is not really making you happy, but something which is actually, if you want, making you overwhelmed with some sympathy. You feel sorry for that. So as you can see, the first, if you want, column here tries to actually show some expressions that you can use in order to actually respond to good news. For example, you actually got, if you want, your baccalaureate degree with a honorable mark, something like 17 or 18 out of 20. So, great news. Great news. Or, I am glad to hear that. Glad means happy. I am glad to hear that. You can also change glad with happy. I am happy to hear that. Or you can also change with another adjective like I am pleased to hear that. Sounds great. Sounds great. Great can be here, if you want, changed or replaced with another adjective. Sounds good. Sounds wonderful. Sounds nice. And so on and so forth. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, how wonderful. You can also replace wonderful with great. How great. How good. How fantastic. How fabulous. How marvelous. And so on and so forth. Really? I can't believe it. I can't what? I can't believe. Something that we can't believe is something, if you want, extraordinary. That sounds exciting. That sounds exciting. It's the same as this. Sounds great, sounds exciting. So they are almost the same. Lucky you. Lucky you. It means you've got enough, or you've got a lot of luck to get something or to do something. So when you feel some sort of excitement and some sort of happiness because you've heard a piece of good news, you're going to respond, you're going to react, you're going to answer with one of these expressions. And if you actually happen, far from you, to hear some bad news or a piece of bad news, as I said, far from you and from all of us, we can actually use one of these expressions here to react or to respond to that piece of news. And in order to show your sympathy, or if you want to show your empathy, we have sympathy and empathy. Empathy is the state when you actually put yourself in the position of that person. Or, as we say in English, you put yourself in someone else's shoes. It means that you are experiencing the same problem. You are actually feeling the same thing. That's what we mean by empathy. Sympathy is when you feel sympathetic. When you try, if you want, to show your sorrow and your sadness because that thing happened to that person. So what can you say? My goodness, poor you. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Or if you want, I am mad. It means I am sad. Okay? Sorry, I am mad. I'm sad to hear that. Please accept my deepest sympathy. Please accept my deepest, deep, very deep, profound sympathy. I know how you must be feeling. Means that I understand your feelings. You feel very sad and sorrowful. If you want, we can write it here. Sorrowful. Sadness, which is the opposite of happiness. That must be awful. That must be awful. Something which is awful is something which is terrible. Something which is horrible. Something that makes you sad and sorrowful. So as you can see in this video here, we try to show you some very important expressions that we can use to respond to good news or respond to bad news. Thank you so much for following me on this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is, displayed on the screen here, or visit, my Facebook page, which is entitled English for All, as it is displayed here, for more videos. Thank you so much for following me, and see you in another video.